Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What it is?
What's happening, y'all?
This is the CSON. I'm 130, your host here. My name is Sam Buck Jones on the microphone on the ones and twos and the twos and fews. And before I pass it over to my co-host, we ask you to do this for us. Comment, like, and share the video. And also, click that notification bell to continue to be in the loop while we drop a hot video like this. Now, with that being said, I'm going to pass it on to the players. Hit them up.
What it is, CSON La Familia. This your man, Boss Smith. Ready to take another ride on the CSON side, man. So glad you can join us, as always. One more to introduce. Tell them what the magic number is.
This is Mr. 507, Mr. 507. What is up, y'all? We are back. We are back. We don't know how to act, and we glad we back, y'all. So, hey, y'all hold on tight. You know my say, we're going to run some red lights. Yeah, so today's show going to be very interesting tonight. It's called, what is it, Bud? It's called, Bud?
It's called the Domino Effect.
The Domino Effect.
Domino Effect.
Man, that's going to be a tight one, y'all.
Yes, indeed.
All right, man. So buckle your seats, man, because we're going to be like roller coaster. We're going to be upside down, slipping and sliding, and everything else.
Upside down the turn.
Yes,
Already.
sir. All right. All right. So, pretty much now you're probably wondering why we're in black and white. So, Bud, why don't you go home and tell us why we, go ahead and tell us why we're in black and white tonight.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for that assist, Mr. 507. The reason why we're in black and white tonight is for two reasons. Number one, we wanted to change things up. You know what I'm saying? You know, we want to give y'all a different look than, you know, from the last time y'all seen us. And number two, in the last 2 weeks, the world been on fire. El Fuego. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we're gonna change some things, and we're gonna address some stuff that you know y'all been talking about it. You know, on your living room table, and y'all wondering what we think about. You know what went down over the last couple of weeks, and therefore we're gonna extend our normal time. You know, to give you a whole lot of knowledge and wisdom and information in between. You know, so y'all can get where we're coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
in
plus,
other words, a little bit of common sense, man, over the nonsense y'all probably been hearing.
Already.
Right on.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and get this bad boy started. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I was chilling at the Rangers game, you know, because I'm carrying on the legacy of my father, you know, who loved baseball. And while I was watching the game, I'm getting this notification on my phone saying that somebody got shot and everything. And, you know, I didn't pay no attention to it at the time because I was all into the game. But when the Rangers went to the had that time at bat, and you know they didn't do nothing in that inning. You know there was an mini intermission. But while I took the time to finally look at my phone, it said, "Oh, so and so got shot at the University of Utah." And you wondering why I'm not mentioning this guy's name. I'm just gonna call him CK. And the reason why I'm calling CK, because I'm not going to acknowledge him by his name, because to me, God's name is above every name. You know what I'm saying? So I found out that, you know, that he not only got shot, but he also died in the process. And before I pass this over to my co-host and everything like that, you know, I wouldn't even wish that on my own worst enemy.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, because regardless, you know, what we think of him, you know, this was somebody's husband, this was somebody's father, and this was somebody's son. And because of, you know, what took place with him, you know, there's a domino effect that, you know, things will happen to trickle down.
Yeah.
So therefore, we're going to get into it a lot more. So we're going to get into it. We're really going to get into it. So right now, I'm going to chill for a minute, and I'm going to pass it on to the players, man, as to what they think about the situation.
Well, man, it's kind of like a soap opera, man. Shoot, as the world turns, yeah, and as this world turns, we're starting to see those dominoes start falling. Yeah, one by one taking effect, and yeah, man. I mean, what it says to me is everything. It's like it was a game show back in the day called Truth or Consequences.
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that one? Well, it those words ring to me when it comes to this, and whether it's truth or alternative truth, then yeah, there's consequences to everything, y'all. And It's just a certain way that you have to move through this world, especially if you have not just yourself in mind, but other people in mind as well. Yeah, but that's my take on it. But yeah, to everything, there's a season, and to everything, depending on how you move and operate and stuff, there can be a consequence to it. Anyway, what's your take, my brother?
Well, to be honest with you, man, man, Domino Effect. I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people, like I said, I never really listened to his podcasts. Heard his name before, but I did listen to a couple of them, afterwards. And I checked him out. I was like, oh, okay, he's one of those guys. I heard things he said about black people and this and that. One was where he talked about if you ever get on a pilot on a plane and see a black person, I hope he has a license. I seen all that.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about how black folks we the most violent race. We were better off in the 50s than we are now. There was some stuff, I listened to him, and I was like, wow. But the person who took him out was in his own race.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm getting at is, I don't think there's no such thing as race. I think it's just people on this earth, period, man. We all human. Mm-hmm. We all on earth together here, you know what I'm saying? So when you say a race, well, let's just be more specific. There's a lot of us, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Jewish, Chinese, I said Asian already, excuse me. All that stuff. German, let's just keep going. Cuban, Dominican, I keep going, but come down to it, we still our people.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like you said, what Bug said earlier, he leaves behind, a wife and 2 kids, I believe?
Yeah, that's the tragic part, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, you know what, this is gonna be on the deep end what I'm about to say. His kids seeing what happened to his dad.
Mm-hmm.
The hatred to me, what he was talking about, that come from an upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
Talking like that.
Yeah.
Maybe his son might see it different.
Mm-hmm.
Like you saw who shot him.
Yeah.
Don't matter what color they are.
Yeah.
Hatred's hatred.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Besides that, we'll talk about hatred. Oh yeah, well, we're gonna send the National Guard out to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Shut those guys who's boss.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set them out there. Okay, so what's gonna happen once they leave?
Mm-hmm.
Be back to the same old shit again, shooting up each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then what about what happened in school? All that, what I'm trying to say, we can't even protect the kids. No security at the schools.
Yeah.
But we're worried about, hey, let's stop the hood over here. Well, these black people, these children, that got nothing to do with this bullshit who is in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Some dumbass go up to the school and shoot with nobody to protect them.
Yeah.
I understand the national, what about security for the, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You want to take, we're going to take all the Hispanics and take them out of the U.S. Go back to Mexico. But at the same time, what about some of these crazy mothers in America?
Mm-hmm.
See, this way it gets deep. It's a domino effect.
Yeah.
This way it gets deep in right here. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Let's clean house.
Mm-hmm.
We so everybody was going across the street, can't take care of our own house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the truth. That's what I'm saying. Let's take everybody out. But the kids, this generation coming up, ain't got shit to do with the ignorance of their parents or the grown-ups.
Mm-hmm.
We can't even protect them from schools.
Yeah.
We're worried about a bunch of crazy people over in the hood, whatever they do. Let's go stop. Man, look. I'm talking about the future. Yeah. But anyway, what are y'all facts on that? I mean, we want to worry about across the street, but can't even keep our own house clean. Shit. Yeah. That's just my facts on that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a very good point that you mentioned, Mr. 507, about the domino effect, because with this incident that took place at the University of Utah, it's not only his family had to see that, but all the students saw that. Traumatized. And some are going to counseling, some are in therapy, some going to be traumatized with this for the rest of their lives, man. And then, not only that, he was a so-called Christian, white Christian and stuff, but at the same time, the person that took him out, he came from a Christian home. And, the domino effect of that, is how you going to talk about black folks has something to do with that. Because a couple of days later, a lot of HBCUs were getting terrorist threats based on something that took place the other day that had absolutely nothing to do with us.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's a domino effect, man. Because Dr. King said this back in the days after Malcolm X was assassinated. He said you cannot murder a hater. I mean, you can murder a hater, but you can't murder hate. At the end of the day, and when it comes to what's going on today, let's just face it, just keep it a buck, y'all. You know, folks are just crashing out.
Oh, big time, man.
Yeah.
More than ever before, man.
Yeah.
More than ever before. And the ironic part is they made it all about race. And ultimately, who did it in the end? Yeah, it was about race, but he was killed by a member of the human race. It didn't have nothing to do with the black race. Didn't have nothing to do with the Hispanic race. Or all these other races that they're making the propaganda that they're making people focus on.
Exactly.
So, at the end of the day, and it should be a focus on the human race anyway.
See, we're going back 100 years, man.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to go back 100 years ago instead of moving forward. That's why I feel like a lot of people was glad about the person that they voted in office. They thought it was all right, man, just like what Grandpa wanted, man. Like you. That's why a lot of them was excited.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Those days are over with. I don't care what they do. Now you want to try to erase history?
Yeah.
I'll take down a picture of the man who got whipped with the slave who escaped slavery and
with all
showed
the
his
marks on
back.
his back.
You want to get rid of that, man. You will never erase history. I think I said on the last show, didn't I? I think I said that. You won't get rid of that.
Yeah.
It'll never go away.
Yeah.
So you gotta ask yourself, you need to know where you've been to know where you're going.
Absolutely.
So what are we doing here, man?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here, man? Oh, let's just talk about that guy. He was a good man. Everybody got an opinion.
Yeah.
They got an opinion about it.
Right.
Things he said, man, okay, he didn't get in trouble talking about black people. No, he didn't get, when something happened to George Floyd, didn't nobody, well, he was a criminal. No, fuck all that. It was about somebody, about a dumbass cop who thought he can do whatever the hell he want.
Yep.
And people paid for him, they rioted and tore up everything else. And I guarantee you some people, police on that force, was upset they had to be out there all night because of this fool girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what was said about that?
Yeah.
But when you see how twisted shit is, man. You want to point fingers at this person.
No flag at half staff for him, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
What the deal is, point fingers at you, but the dude sitting next to you is the one that's going to get you. So we need to be careful what we're talking about. We need to be talking about race, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's right. Wait, man, look, man. People ain't woke up yet. They ain't woke up yet.
Yeah.
They ain't woke up. They still worried about somebody walking down the street like their name is Fuentes. Now, he don't need to be over here. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Okay? So, you say you kick Fuentes, no matter. No, I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. What about the crazy jokers, like I say again, that's still here?
Yeah.
What about them?
Right.
The ones that can't cope with life, go to, I hate my life. Everybody's going to pay for it. What about them people?
Yeah.
What about them?
Right.
When they get caught, we make excuses for them. Take them to Burger King, all kind of dumb shit.
Yeah.
But we worried about, I'm being honest, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's why I try to tell some of our people, they need to wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's all set up from day one, man, to destroy each other, and we're doing a damn good job. And now we got somebody saying, send a National Guard to the hood. And all these dudes talking about how tough they are. Man, let me tell y'all something. They can fly a jet over there, man, it's over with. Look, y'all might have a fire. You might, maybe.
Yeah.
You might have a little bit of firepower, but man, that when it comes to the real deal.
Exactly.
So try to build
Yeah.
and stick together, because you see what happens. We're going to send them in and everybody gets quiet. Nobody wants to come outside. You see what I'm saying? So my point exactly is, man, there's a lot more that need to be focused on than some bullshit.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
that's the fact of the matter, man.
Yeah, and what's crazy about what happened on September 10th was the days after that, particularly that Sunday on September the 14th, particularly what was going on in these black churches, and a lot of these guys, a lot of these preachers were coming coming on to the podium and stuff, you know, they had their opinion, you know, was saying the things they were saying about this cat, you know, which was true. But, however, the way I see it is, you got people coming in there hurting, man. You know, folks got some real issues going on in their homes. A lot of folks got some real issues going on within themselves.
Yes.
And they're looking for some healing. And what have turned out to be, what was supposed to turn out to be a place of healing, you know, they just turned in 2025, a lot of churches went from going to the gospel and turning the gospel into the gossip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, it got to the point that some preachers was actually cussing in the church.
You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you something. Majority of your church folks are full of shit anyway. Let's just be realistic, man. 6 days a week, you can't be trusted. I can't even close my eyes around you. If I gotta sneeze, I gotta try to keep my eyes open while I'm sneezing. Because you might put your hands in my pocket while I'm sneezing. So I'm not surprised how preachers are. Most of them ain't nothing but con men and con men anyway. All they do is you come every Sunday and they preach to you and put your money in that basket. You go home broke. While they driving around in a $100,000 car, $1,200 suits, and here you are trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it through the week. Oh, I went to the JD church. Sure did. Your dumb ass ain't got no money to get through the week. Yeah. People talk about you, man. Yeah, man. Churches, you gotta believe. You believe in God, man. You can pray.
Yeah.
And you can pray right there in your house. And whatever you need to get done, you can pray about it right there.
Yeah.
Half them folks in there, man, cannot be trusted. I'm just gonna be real, man.
Yeah.
They can't be. Them preachers in there, they don't care nothing about you. Bring that money. You don't have that money. Someone say you can't come back. That supposed to be a house of God? Man, don't get me started, man.
Yeah.
I'll talk bad. I really don't care either.
Yeah.
You can't trust none of them.
Yeah.
Most of them full of shit. How about that one?
Yeah,
They
there
are.
are some that are still. There are some that are still houses of God, but they're becoming more. But they're becoming more far and few.
Yeah.
More far and few nowadays. Man, and I think that's why they're losing some of their flock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keeping it real, keeping it honest.
People want to. Oh, let me cut you off, man. Excuse me. I just want to say this.
All right.
People want to go to church, man, and feel safe. They go there because they trust folks. That's what church is supposed to be about. I'm not saying all preachers like that, what I said, but most of them cussing in the church. When that start?
Yeah.
Golly, man. See, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
We are in a twisted ass era right now, man.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
man.
Woo, gosh.
It puts you in that belief system, definitely, that we in the end times, as they would say.
Yeah.
And when the house of God, when a certain percentage of them becomes the house of hypocrisy, that a lot of them have become.
But can I say something?
What's up, bro?
I think it's always been like that. I think it's just out there now. There's always been people you couldn't trust in church, man, since before you was born. There was preachers who was hustling. I heard about preachers gambling, going to gambling houses. After the church was over, they're in the gambling house with the pulpit's money.
Yeah.
Come on, Big Seven. Oh, they're in the gambling.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Hey, man, I seen a deacon at a strip club one night. 5 hours. Remember, 5 hours before church. Man, what you here doing? Get a lap dance. Come on, bro. Man, look. This goes back. And what I'm trying to say is, people, y'all need to be careful who you put your beliefs in.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's about the one. It's about the one who wrote the message. Look to him. Look to him.
That's right. Exactly.
Don't put too much stock on the messengers, because they might be leading you to hell in a handbasket. I'm just keeping it real.
There you go,
Right.
man.
See,
That's right.
man, one of my partners, one of my co-workers, he actually he had a brother that went to this congregation, and wherever this church was that his brother was going, their preacher was convincing them that the members of that church were the only ones that were going to be able to make it to heaven out of everybody.
Yeah.
See, man. See.
Look to the message. Don't always depend on the messenger. Y'all.
Yeah, and then another thing about this cat, man, not only was that was going on in the church houses, but it was also going on in quite a few NFL stadiums that Sunday. They're talking about they were going to have a moment of silence for this joker. You know what I'm saying? you're gonna have a moment of silence for somebody who was a racist, sexist bigot. That's just what he was. He was just a racist, sexist bigot. Mr. 507 already said about, he questioned the qualifications of a black pilot. And then, he also questioned the intelligence of black women and stuff. And this is coming from somebody who was a damn dropout himself. A college dropout, if that. And then on top of all of that, of all the comparisons you're going to compare this guy to, forget JFK, RFK, MLK, of all the crazy comparisons you're going to compare this jerk to. And I'm not speaking ill of the dead, but when it came down to it, and he passed away, I say it like this: you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know what I'm saying? Because you reap what you sow. We just did a show like that, a few weeks ago. You reap what you sow. But all the comparisons you're going to compare this guy to, I heard they mentioned him talking about he was the white version of Tupac. Really?
Oh, come on, man.
Tupac. Go on, players.
Okay. I can't say that, bro.
On that one, dog.
Wow. Coldplay again. Bruno and Beyonce. Coldplay can't say shit. I can't say that. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
That's wild with all the wild stuff that he said. And then you know what? I don't laugh at somebody passing away.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But then again, at the same time, a lot of black women, I hate to say this, but it's relevant with this point. A lot of black women, celebrated when Kevin Samuels died. And all he did was try to help people. You know what I'm saying?
Why celebrate, you know, when people just got an opinion?
Yeah.
That's all this dude did, man. I mean, I guess I never really listened. I listened to him when he was here. I didn't. I mean, I heard about it.
Uh-huh.
But, what happened to that dude, man, that was, in front of everybody, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy, man, And, a lot of people are going to be traumatized, like you said earlier, going to be traumatized behind that for a long time. They will never forget that.
Yeah.
Then you talk about Kevin Samuels. When he passed away, a lot of sisters was collaborating because he told the truth.
Yeah, he did.
People can't deal with people. His case, he was telling the truth, and they couldn't deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So they were, he's good, but it ain't gonna change nothing. I mean,
the thing was, man, y'all know this. In the short term, they were celebrating their tails off.
Mm-hmm.
In the long term, a lot of what Kevin was saying is coming to fruition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in between time, when he passed, he had an elderly mother, he had a daughter, they had to hear all of this stuff about this man, about their father and about this woman's son. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody, I just say it like this, man. When it comes down to it, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the buttholes, making crazy decisions that affecting your livelihood and stuff like that. You got a couple of students been expelled because they had an opinion. You just had Jimmy Kimmel had his show suspended because they had an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he back on the air now.
Yeah, he back in the air now. But the fact that they did that, you know what I'm saying?
And the fact that a lot of folks threatened to stop watching ABC and Disney.
Yeah.
Behind that.
Yeah. And the only reason he came back and stuff because Disney was losing a lot of money, like in the billions. And, because a lot of folks were canceling their subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. And at the end of the day, Jimmy Kimmel came back, but why didn't he do the same thing with Arsenio Hall? I understand at the time they didn't have cell phones and, social media at the time and stuff. And all he did just had Farrakhan on his show, and he ended up losing his show. Because of an opinion?
Well, but you know how it is, man. Hey, boy. Hey, see, we got some people still walking around like that. Hey, watch it, boy. Don't eyeball me, boy. We still got folks walking around like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all never seen a movie? What's the movie called with what's that brother name, man? Nat Turner. Oh shit, what's that movie called, man? What's that dude name, man? He played in The Great Debaters. He played in a few movies, man. What is the name of that movie?
Forrest Whitaker?
Now that Forrest Whitaker, man. He oh man, I gotta look it up.
All right.
But there was a movie he played in Nat Turner. There was a point where he got tired of the slave got tired of being mistreated by the white man, by the slave master.
Yeah.
Something happened. I think his wife got raped or something,
Mm-hmm.
and he got tired of the bullshit.
Yeah.
And he got tired. He looked at the man and said, and the first day he said, "Don't you be eyeballing me, boy." We still got some folks thinking like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or when you say something, you can no, man. This is a whole new age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still got folks believing the shit that their daddies taught them, their grandpas taught them, or whatever. You know, this how it is.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a lot of times, man, you got so many issues with the police,
Mm-hmm.
with some of them, about being whites, never been around black, being a day in their life. So they feel they got to stick their chests out because they don't know how to deal with them
Mm-hmm.
because they never been around them.
Yeah.
Listen to all the bullshit growing up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, man, yeah, an opinion, man. I mean, this supposed to be America.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't like your shoes. So that means you supposed to knock me out because I don't like the shoes you got?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that little stupid ass hat you got on. So now we done got in a shootout because I don't like your hat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people just,
Yeah.
this day and age, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, they try and use the excuse, okay, you know, there is freedom of speech, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be.
And, you know, of course, while they try and lay down the law and stuff, they try and say freedom of speech doesn't include freedom of consequence.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we understand that, and, yeah, you know, that's the case. But that non-freedom of consequence is also uneven.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the person or depends on the group.
Yeah.
You know which groups are getting the shaft as far as that.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes back to a thing that I stated back on the first Behind Enemy Lines. And that's the problem that's been going on nowadays, y'all. Especially when it comes to this issue of the person whose name we're not mentioning here. Man, have y'all noticed those two words? Selective outrage?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
That's what's been going on.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how people are feeling right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my sentiment exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
true.
About that selective outrage, man, screw it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, man. I mean, the problem with folks, man, I think the reason why everybody wants to have, like in school nowadays, kids getting to fight, zero tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in anti-bullying. I don't believe in school tolerance, zero tolerance. I don't, because you know why? I think if you're dealing with a bully, this is teaching you how to deal with this world. This world is tough. The world's not going to be around when you grow up. How do you go? Somebody work. Now, you go in there, man, you kick that bully's ass. Because you got to deal with this world. That's teaching you, getting you ready for the world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, zero tolerance, that's crap, man. What world are you living in?
Yeah.
We think people that are not going to fight. That's what people. That's what's wrong with everybody. If you have to teach each other a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
The bully learned a lesson, getting his ass kicked. So you don't go out into the world getting older. I can push people around, and somebody comes out with a 45, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now, if he gets his ass kicked, he'll learn. Oh man, that kid can hit.
Mm-hmm.
The other kid's learning how to build character and be strong.
Mm-hmm. I
I don't believe in anti-bullying. Well, if we got a bully pro, man, I was going to school. You dealt with that kid. If you didn't, you got in trouble.
Yeah.
And that what made people back then strong, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in this new school shit. I don't.
Yeah.
I think it weakens people.
Uh-huh.
So a bunch of kids grow up gonna be a bunch of whiners. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
It is.
And I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be kind of controversial, but I don't care. That's why we the CSON. We do what we do. We say what we say.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. White privilege makes me nauseous.
Oh gosh.
And the reason why I'm saying this is because of all the attention that was brought to about CK, you know, it's just like a footnote that just happened because the same day that he got shot, somebody was shooting in the school and
Yeah, in
people got
Colorado,
killed.
yeah.
Nobody not even talking about that.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go down the list. Not only that, but also there's a serial killer running around in Houston, Texas right now. 15 people have been murdered in Houston, Texas. and 6 in the last 2 weeks. Nobody ain't talking about
Bet
that.
y'all didn't know about that, did you?
Yeah, sure did. And then not to mention that, we go down the list. 2 black men have been hung in Mississippi at Delta State. Nobody's talking about that, man. Everybody want to, just focus on him, on CK, and now on October 14th, which is ironic, known as his birthday, but it's also the same day George Floyd was born too. This George Floyd's birthday as well, and now they're talking about they're gonna give him a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, white privilege is nauseous.
Give him a day for what? For what?
Yeah.
For what? For what, man? For what? Golly, man. You know what, man? I'm telling you, you're right. White privilege is just twisted. It is, man. It is. It is. All the shit going on. People sitting down there hanging them brothers down. I heard about that. Yeah. How come ain't nobody's talking to them? See, we still dealing with ignorant ass people. Still dealing with stupidity.
Yeah.
Well, you know how it is. They still think they better.
Yeah.
And you're not better. Nobody's better than nobody. I don't care who you are, where you come from, or what you got. You know better than nobody else.
Yeah.
You need to drink water like the next man need to drink water. You need to go take a leak like the next man need to go take a leak, or whatever else you got to do. Nobody's better than nobody.
Yeah.
But here we are still in a world where people think they better. Man, look, I don't care about who gets a day and all that crap. That don't mean shit. What did you do to make things better for the world? Nothing. What did you do? Gave an opinion? Oh, well, I think black people are. That's all. I mean, nah, man. People like MLK, John F. Kennedy, and John F. Kennedy don't even got a holiday. You know that? JFK, you don't even have a holiday.
Nah, they bunched that up with President's Day.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that dude does. JFK, man, should have his own holiday. And I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about what the man was doing, what he was on his way to do. I'm not looking at color. I'm looking at what this man did.
Yeah.
We don't want to see. That's the problem. It takes people of a certain status in the mind to reward you for what you do, and not for how you look. Now, man, seriously, man. Yeah, we should have. There should be. Well, let's go down Mississippi and see what the hell going on. What's going on? Why we still down there with this 1955 bullshit? What's going on down there?
Yeah.
We worried about somebody who was a supporter or whatever. Come on, man. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
We still got, like you said, the serial killer walking around in Houston. Man, boy, I tell you, man, we worried about somebody, or if somebody's black flying a plane, I'm jumping off. We worried about that. He didn't tell me he was flying a plane. What the hell is that? Oh my gosh. Tyronius is flying a plane.
Tyronius.
Hell no. I'm getting off. That's what we worried about?
Yeah.
Seriously. All the shit going on the way worried about who flying the damn. Hey, what you understand?
Yeah.
And look, I know, because, hey, man, look. Because, yeah, you worried about who fly the plane, man, but that's the way more important shit. Well, if I see a black man fly, I'm not getting on there. Hell no.
Yeah.
Now, Bob might be the one who know what the hell he doing. You got Bob to fly the plane. Bob is it's my first flight.
Yep.
But Tyrone's been on the motherfucker for 20 years. But you worried about it. See?
Yep.
And they had to study and all that harder than his counterparts.
Exactly,
because
man.
he was.
Yeah. All you got to do, is a reference of everything that we're saying. Go and watch this movie that came out 30 years ago called The Tuskegee Airmen. I mean, everything those guys went through, to fly on planes and stuff like that. And they was tough. They was bad and stuff.
Red tails,
yeah. All of them. They was tough.
Them some bad mothers, man.
Yes, they were.
I'll go back further than that. The Harlem Hellfighters, World War I. One brother, Sergeant Johnson, took out like 10 Germans by himself, man.
Yeah.
Make a movie about them. What kind of movies about them?
Yeah.
That was some bad boys, man.
Yes, they were.
Shit, man. Them dudes, man. They did a movie about glory.
Yeah.
But if you read more than that, boy, them was some, boy, look here. Them soldiers, turning soldiers, was dangerous.
Yeah.
And you see why. We did move about glory, but you didn't go in the history a little further than that.
Yeah.
Woo, man, let's out.
Yeah.
But see, but when it came to saving them white boys' asses, see, a lot of them demeanors changed. Like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
The demeanor changed. That saved your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So all that went out the window. All the shit they were taught growing up went out the window when they got their ass saved by a black man.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah.
That's what's going on in the world now.
Yeah.
We need to peep game and look how shit is.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said a while ago, you pointed this man, but the dude next to you is the one about to get your ass.
Uh-huh.
And the one you pointing gonna be the one to save your life.
Yeah.
Man,
Facts, man. And then not only that, you know, I mean, with all the stuff that we talked about, let's fast forward to this week. You know, this affected me personally because, particularly my coworkers, about that shooting at that ISIS.
oh man, yeah.
Oh yeah,
place.
downtown Dallas, yeah.
Yeah. You and the person that did it, you know, you already know who it was. And, you know, the first thing they said, you know, he was a white man. And, you know, a lot of these shootings as of late, you know, what it's always start off with is a white man. And then, he don't go down quietly. He end up taking himself out and everything like that, man. And I said all that to say is that if you don't believe in God for yourself, you better have one hell of a substitute. Because some of these things that's happening now is beyond human comprehension. You know what I'm saying? So I said all that to say, man, you know, and I'm gonna pass it on to the players after this. Is when it comes to white privilege, I remember that CK's wife, you know, said at his homegoing that she forgives her husband's killer. And you know why that's noble of her to say and everything. And here you are, got 47 come right back after that, and he said, I hate my enemies. You know what I'm saying? I got no love for my enemies. I got no love for my opponents. I hate my opponents. So when you, instead of, you know, lowering the temperature of what's going on in this racial climate, he's fanning the flames.
Yep.
So, and I'm gonna say this. I'm passing it on to you, players. Why that we dealing with this today? Because when it comes down to it, folks is crashing out, like I said, and that's why you have to say this in your mind, that when it comes to God for yourself, you have to renew your mind daily, because it's better to not to be conformed to the things of this world, but be ye transformed by renewing your mind daily. And if you're not renewing your mind, you're just crashing out. Go ahead, player.
Yeah. Bottom line, man, something I learned in this life is the true power of humility over arrogance. And you live this life long enough, then you'll learn too. Humility opens doors that arrogance slams shut.
Woo.
Yeah.
I need another
Humility
drink.
opens doors
Right
that
on.
arrogance will slam shut
Right.
in your face. It takes some people a little while to learn that. Some takes a lifetime, and as we see through the leader of the free world that said what he said, some may never learn, and that's a tragedy.
Too late.
Yeah,
That age.
yeah, shoot, that full of arrogance, that full of privilege. Yeah, it's not a good look.
That's how he was raised, man.
Yeah, It's not a good look for him. It's not a good look for the country that he represents, which happens to be ours. And be in prayer, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Be in prayer.
For a woman to say she forgives her husband, kill her, you know, and you get up a man who's 80 years old. Well, I hate my enemies. You expect him to say something different to back up what she said. But I'm gonna say this. I feel like if it wasn't so much bullshit and hatred in this race, maybe there wouldn't have been no shooting at no down the sight unit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you just would have let these people come over here and just live and check them out a decent way instead of snatching them off the street, pissing off other people. Maybe the detainees might still be alive.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a different way to handle it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you Spanish coach, you going back.
Mm-hmm.
And you got folks out there, man. See, you would expect, everybody thought at first it was a hit. Oh, cartel and shot one of them dudes gonna snitch on. Everybody was thinking that at first. It was a white boy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a white dude.
Yeah.
Trying to shoot ICE agents.
Mm-hmm.
You see what kind of danger they was put in?
Mm-hmm.
All because of hatred.
Yeah.
That's why, then maybe, like I said, man, we so worried about dumb shit, man. We don't know we hurting other people.
Yeah.
We are hurting other folks
Mm-hmm.
because of somebody's hatred
Yeah.
towards people that just want to come over and make a living.
Mm-hmm.
Some folks, some of them probably don't need to be here. I'm not. It's like some people in America don't need to be here. We need to put when they do some kind of crime, they don't need to never get back out of jail.
Yeah.
But what do we do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let them back out again,
Yeah.
and they're gonna do the same dumb shit again and lock them back up. A little longer, you let them right back out.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
But a man come over here, just want to come over here and work his ass off, this and that. Hey, you got papers? Well, and they snatch him and they grab him.
Yeah.
Just because he wants to make a living for himself.
Right.
But you got a
Feed
crazy,
his family and stuff.
but you got a motherfucker who wants to go around, want to shoot at people. See what I'm saying? You weren't expecting that. Why would a white boy care about what's happening to some illegals? Why would they care? Because everybody's not on the hatred level no more like it used to be.
Yeah.
That's why.
Uh-huh.
A lot of folks don't like, hey, fair man, you picking up guy. That's what we at now.
Mm-hmm.
See, I wasn't supposed to be a white dude do that.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be another Hispanic
Mm-hmm.
or somebody of color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna stick together. And I was a white boy.
Yeah.
Hey, screw you guys, man. You can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens? He shoots himself.
Yeah.
But like I said, things would have been handled differently.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he might still be alive and the mother detainees might be alive.
Yeah.
If things would have been handled, hatred can cause innocent folks to get hurt, man.
Yeah. And that's the domino effect that we talking about. Because for black folks, and I'm gonna say this quickly before we run out of time. For black folks, it ain't gonna be a last time. It's gonna be a next time because there's gonna be another shooting. Because somebody gonna be another Dylan Roof. Somebody gonna be another Joshua Johns.
Yep.
Somebody gonna be another one of these guys. Shooting at somebody, innocent people. How many stories we got to hear about? Somebody dying at a traffic stop. How many times you gonna hear about black people getting killed in a grocery store, shopping, in a church, and schools? The list goes on and on, y'all. Because we ain't gonna get a last time. We just gonna get a next time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna wrap this up, and I just want to say thank y'all for checking this out. But like I said, very seldom that we talk about a serious topic like this, but we feel like based on what has taken place, we had to come back and address this head on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let the players have the final word before we close out.
Yeah, black and brown. Yeah, us here, brown community and stuff. Yeah, shoot, one thing about us over the years and stuff, we've been used from day one. Ever since day one, man, shoot. And all this time, man, as the word for the day is scapegoat. Blame us for all the problems under the sun.
Oh, of course, though. We all get the spotlight. I don't care what the hell go on.
Oh yeah.
A white man falls on his ass from chewing bubble gum too hard. A black man did it. We didn't even stay in the fucking neighborhood. Blame somebody. Oh, it's that black piece of tar in the street. It was
hypothetically, if we were all gone like y'all supposedly act like y'all want us to be, who you gonna blame them? Who you gonna look to there? Who you gonna blame? Who you gonna punish them?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, on another note, y'all, we're about to run out of time. We also like to thank, once again, this is Common Sense Over Nonsense. I'm Mr. 507.
I am Boss Smith.
And I'm Bub Jones. We just want to say thank you to the Vineyard. And thank you for checking us out. This is the CSON, and we are OUT.
Peace.